everybody, my name is Ramona Pagel and I am here with Age Fighting Fitness to help you get into a better functional fitness shape. A lot of our programs online are talking about high cardio and high this and high that. I just want you to be able to be functional. I want you to be strong, I want you to have good balance, and I want you to have good core strength. So those are the types of things that we're going to be focusing on. This is just kind of a sample workout so that you can get out there and see what we have to offer. So let's get up off your feet, and let's start moving. All I want you to do is simple marching. As we're marching, right, we're picking up our knees, picking them up from the hips. We're keeping our shoulders right over our hips so that we have good posture, just like when Mom was talking to us when we were little, right? Each time we change side to side, we're working balance. Nice and even steps, right? Up high, belly in. Always focus on that belly. Easy. All right, we're gonna switch it out now. We're gonna go out, out, in, out, out, in. Every time you go out, those hips are lowering. Keep that belly button going down. There you go. Keep it nice and smooth. If you need a chair nearby for comfort, for balance, that works for me. Easy. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. We're going to switch it up again one more time. We're going to go back to our marching, but we're going to include our arms. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Right? Making that brain think. Not high impact, just lifting, reaching. Feel that body elongate. There you go. Nice and tall. If you're wondering, we're doing each one of these for about 20 seconds. And right now I'm getting a little huffy, right? That's good. I want to get a little bit huffy. Breathing. Belly in, belly out. We got 4 more. We're changing up. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go same arm, same leg, reach. Toes pointed forward, reach. As far as you can, as long as you can. Whatever works for you. If it's a shorter step, that's what we got to work on, right? That's why we're here. Keep reaching. We have 5 seconds. We're going to go to the hardest one of all of these. It's going to be a back lunge to a high knee with some balance, okay? Back to your middle. Lunge back, high knee. Lunge back, high knee. Lunge back. This, if you need a chair next to you to hold on to, go for it. That's what you need. That's what we need to do. We're going to get there. All right, one more. Switch legs. Backward and up. We're getting as low as you can and holding that leg up just for like 1 breath. Keep it going. Nice and strong. We have time for 2 more. 1 and 2. Back to the marching. Now it's almost right like this is a cooler down so we can get ourselves back in order again. We're still shifting, we're still finding our balance, but it's a little easier now. We're warming up. Whew, I'm feeling the breath. You got this. All right, easy. Remember, we went wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Here we go. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Lowering those hips. Shoulders over those hips. Try and square those shoulders back. Out, out, in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg march, right? Whew. Here we go. Had to think. Straight up. Nice and tall. That's it. Reach. 5 seconds. Then we're going to go to the same side reach, making that brain work. Same side, lunge and reach. Lunge and reach. Lunge and reach. My foot's pointed forward, and I'm bending and pushing my hip back. Bend and push that hip back as you lunge. Keeping that knee back behind your toe. Keep it going. And 4, 3, 2, 1. The hard one. Here we go. Nice and balanced, shoulders right over those hips. Keep those shoulders tall. Reach back, pull high. Reach back, pull high. If you can't go as low as I'm going, I don't care. At least you're getting up, at least you're getting moving. And if this is the first time in a while, good for you. Reach it up. Reach it up. One more. Up nice and tall. Threw that toe on there, didn't I? Switch it out. Other side. Reach back. Come up. Reach back. Come up. Reach back. Up. Back. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab yourself some water, and we're going to go into a little bit of prehab. All right, so we're warmed up, right? We've already worked on balance. We've already done a lot of cardio, so that's good. It was about 6 to 8 minutes for you, right? We can elongate that by just throwing in another set. Makes it easy. Next, I want to do a little bit of prehab work, I call it. So, not injured, right? But maybe you're not strong in some areas, and we want to prevent that, okay? So, either a can of beans or a band, whatever you have handy, we can make either one of those work. I like the band, right? It's not too expensive. You buy it on Amazon or something. So let's set you up, right? Set up that posture. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel those shoulders over your hips. Now slightly put a little give into those feet. We're going to take that band, step on the band. I'm going to use my right foot, so right hand. And you're just going to come straight up, right? So my arm is coming straight up away from, it's rotating around that shoulder joint. I'm going to do maybe 15, 20 seconds of this. Sometimes I count to 20, but sometimes I forget numbers. So straight up. We have another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to go backwards. Same arm, shift my hand around, still going. Straight up through that elbow, right? Keeping the elbow locked back. We never want to go above the shoulder. We want to go basically parallel, but going backwards we can't. Shoulders are strong, belly's strong, shoulders are over the hips. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other last way. Out from your hips, so thumb is up. We're going to go at a 45-degree angle outside your hip. Notice the elbow's not bending, right? So if the band's too tight, I use less band. Makes it a little bit easier. Straight up, keep that belly in, knees soft. Nice and strong, nice and strong. 10 seconds. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, switch it out. We got one more side to do. Stepping on that band. Straight up. Straight up. Right? Elbows straight. I'm not going above the shoulder. If it gets too hard, less band. Lighter can. Whew, keep that belly in. Right? Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing. Shift it to backwards. Rotate it around. Push that pinky finger up to the sky from the shoulder. You're working that posterior delt. Breathing. Knees are bent. Shoulders squared. Don't lean forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift it around. Thumb is out. Got that 45-degree angle from the hip. Oops, too much. Squeeze it up. Elbow straight. Not going above the shoulder. Keep it squared. Shoulder squared. Whew. We've got this. Oops, 3, 2, 1. All right. This one's difficult. We're going to keep the band around our fingers. Elbows are going to stay in, right? So the narrower that band is, the harder this one's going to be. So I want a little bit of give to start with. Keeping those elbows in, I'm doing external rotations. So I am squeezing my shoulder blades together. this is a muscle inside, deep inside your shoulder that gets really weak. And it's one that holds that shoulder together. So we need to strengthen this. Squeeze it out. So for this one, we might need 2 cans, right? 1 for each hand. You got this. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now I'm going to take my band. I'm going to do the same thing. That was my shoulders. I'm going to do the same types of stuff for my hips. So I'm going to take my band, tie it just above my knees, right? Feet are shoulder width apart. Just above my knees. I like to do my little square knot, right over left, left over right. The only knot I know. That square knot nice and tight, right? So your feet are about 4 inches wider than your shoulders. All we're going to do is bend slightly at the hips. So push those hips back, right? So that your knees aren't jutting out over your toes. And we're going to bring one knee in, push it out. The other knee in, push it out. Right? These are working your external rotators of your hips and your balance muscles, your gluteals. Push it out. You can just start to feel it in the little hollow of your hip. Push it out. We've got this. We got 10 seconds. Whew. Feeling the warm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Walk it out a little bit. If you're getting a little tight, that's good, right? Those are the muscles we're working. That's what we want to be doing. All right, our next exercise is just going to be a simple squat, but I want you to feel the band on the outside of your knee. So your knees are going to track over your toes, but your hips are going to be pushing back. So I don't want you pushing forward, right? Your hips are pushing back and down. Pushing out on those knees. Push out. Push out. Letting those legs push out. That's going to strengthen your inside of your leg and your glutes. We're happy here. We're feeling those muscles working. Your muscles are going, hi there. Remember us? Keep it down, push it up. Breathing through that belly. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it down. We are done with that. Go ahead and get rid of your band. Those are the only things today we're going to be using that band for. Take a breath. All right. Got a couple more exercises for you. This one is what I call power-ups. One of the things that we lose as we age is our ability to react, right? So we want to work on that. We want to think about that. How are we going to work on that, right? We don't want to wait till we're in a car. That's too late. So let's get our brain to think. Find yourself a nice, high enough chair that you're going to feel comfortable going down, whatever that is. I'm going to use my bench here just because it's here. Right? But what I'm going to do is the same squats I was doing, keeping those knees pushing out, belly in, drop down. As soon as I hit that bench, I'm going to pop up. Hit the bench, pop up. Hit the bench, pop up. Drop it down, pop up. As soon as I can feel it touch, right? If I want to get a little fancier, I can pop up all the way. Of course, bouncing and jumping is a little harder on our spine, so that's higher impact. We have 2 more. Last one. All right. Legs are pooped. Let's change it up. Let's go and start working a little bit of our upper body. So I want to work my upper body and my core right now. Okay? So I'm going to be using my bench or a chair, right? My bench is your chair. And what I'm going to be doing is planking on my bench. A plank is where you keep your shoulders right over your arms and your straight line between your shoulders, your hips, and your feet. Right? Just like that. Push-up position. We're holding that. You're going to squeeze those glutes together, drive those heels into the ground, and keep that belly pulled in tight. That's the whole exercise. Right? So if I can hold this for 20 seconds without popping my hips up or letting my hips sag, that's where I want to be. When you can't do that, that's when you're done. But now we're going to go to 20 seconds of push-ups. Bring it down, push it up. Down, push it up. Down, push it up. 3, 2, Last one. Push it up. We're going to hold that for another 20 seconds. Breathing in, breathing out through that belly, squeezing those glutes, making sure we're in that straight line. For 4, 3, 2, 1, walk it up. 1 sec, right? So you're saying, I can't do that. I'm not ready for that yet. It's too hard. Let me change it up for you, right? Let's go down to the ground for that one. Make sure you have padding, not like me, because that's hard on the knees. But I can do a plank on my knees, right? Holding that same plank, same straight line, shoulders, hips to knee. And then I can also do my push-ups there. Easy, right? I always say easy. It's not easy. For some, it's hard. But we're going to make it easier. All right, so here's what we got next. We worked a little bit of everything, right? We worked our shoulders, we worked our hips, we worked our legs, we worked our chest. Good job. This is just a simple beginner workout. And if it was hard for you, do it a couple times so you get stronger. Let's start some stretching. All right, I'm going to sit in my chair, working on my posture, shoulders right above my hips, breathing in and out through that lower belly, right? Extend that left leg, and all I'm going to do is push down on my right and reach as far down that leg as I can. I'm going to get some back of the leg stretch, hamstring, calf. Bring that toe up as you stretch. You want to hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Ah, nice. Go ahead and walk yourself back up. Switch it out, other side. Point the toe up. Keep the knee straight. That's the key here, right? Only go as far down as you can, keeping that knee straight. Nice long hold. Make sure you're breathing. This side for me is a little tighter. I'm feeling it warm in my calf and I'm feeling it warm in my hamstring. Back of my leg. Kitty's helping. No forcing. That's not what we need to do today. We need to just be there. All right, walk it up. Use that other leg. I'm going to bring both feet to plant. I'm going to keep my shoulders squared. I'm going to bend at my hips, dropping my chest forward, keeping my head in line with my neck in line with my spine. And I'm going to arch up, and I'm going to arch down. I'm going to arch up, and I'm going to arch down, opening up that chest. Push yourself up. Okay, one more good stretch. I'm going to have you sit on the edge of your chair, right? Edge of your chair. I'm going to take my left leg. I'm going to shove my left leg back. Bend it the way, shove my left leg back. Drop my top of my toe to the ground and push myself up. I'm getting a nice stretch right in here. This is a hard stretch for us to get, especially when we can't move on the ground or kneel on our knees. So this is a good way to do that. Whew. Make sure you breathe in. If you can't sit all the way up, either shorten the leg or don't sit all the way up. But you feel that stretch here, that's where we want to feel it. Bend forward, pull your leg up, sit up. All right, the other side, last stretch. Just twist yourself around, kick your foot as far back as you can, right? Toe down, try not to let it sickle, and push yourself all the way up to straight, feeling that stretch on the front of your leg. Like I said, this is a tough one to stretch. Belly in, shoulders squared. Bend at the waist, pull that leg forward, come back around. You guys, that was a nice short workout. A good starter workout for you. Worked a lot of different things. Maybe you haven't worked in a while. Take it easy. The beauty about this being recorded is that you can cut and paste, right? You can do part of it, and you can come back and do another part later on. So good work. Keep trying. Keep it going. I will see you next time.